The house stood on a hill, tall and dark. Its windows were like empty eyes, staring out at the world. Ivy crawled up its walls like long, green fingers. 10-year-old Billy had always thought it looked spooky. Billy's family had just moved in. "It's got character," Dad said. Mum just sighed and unpacked boxes. But Billy felt uneasy. He didn't like the silence. It felt heavy, like something was listening. One night, as Billy lay in bed, he heard it. A whisper, soft and low, coming from the wall. "Hello?" he said, his voice trembling. The whisper stopped. Billy pulled his blanket over his head, his heart pounding like a drum. The next day, Billy explored the house. He found a loose floorboard in the attic. It creaked when he stepped on it. He pried it open with his fingers. Underneath was a small, dusty box. He lifted the box out. Inside, he found a small, leather-bound diary. The pages were yellowed with age. The writing was faded, but he could make out some of the words. The house, it speaks secrets. That night, the whispers were back, louder this time. Billy pressed his ear to the wall, trying to make out the words, "Help me!" Billy jumped back. He had to find out who was whispering. Billy followed the whispers. They led him to a dusty old cupboard under the stairs. He'd never noticed it before. He pulled the handle, but it wouldn't budge. He pushed harder, his heart thumping. Suddenly, the door swung open. A musty smell wafted out. The room was small and dark, lit by a single flickering light bulb. Dust covered everything, and in the center of the room was a large, old-fashioned mirror. As Billy stepped closer, he saw something strange. His reflection in the mirror was smiling. Billy's eyes widened in fear. He wasn't smiling, he was terrified. The reflection in the mirror reached out a hand. "Don't be scared," a voice whispered, and it wasn't coming from the mirror. It was coming from inside his head. Suddenly, Billy understood. The whispers weren't coming from the house, they were coming from him. The house had a way of bringing out people's hidden thoughts, their deepest fears and desires. The diary, the whispers, the room, it was all just a reflection of his own imagination. He was the one making the scary story, and as he realized this, he felt a strange sense of power. He could control the story, he could make it as scary or as silly as he wanted. And with that thought, he smiled. The house smiled back.